Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much good depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos and updates. We will resist any attempt to destabilize the country through incitement. The federal government wants Amaechi. Oh yes, that's what's happening now. Oh yes, that the Minister of State for Defense, talking about Bello Mohammed Matawale, has issued a stern warning to Rotimi Amaechi. Yes, after the former River State governor called on Nigerians to take to the streets over the dire and troubling state of the nation. Oh yes. Amaechi last week expressed dissatisfaction with the situation of things in Nigeria, saying the people should be protesting the hardship in the country. But reacting to Amaechi's remark, Matawala accused him of inciting violence and unrest among the Nigerian populace. Yes. Now, Matawala, in a statement released by the Director of Information, the Minister of Defense, Henshaw Ogubike, on Saturday, warned the former Minister of Transport to refrain from making inflammatory remarks that threaten the peace and stability of their country. Now, Matawala expressed deep concern over the dangers such rhetoric portends, describing it as preposterous and shameless. In his words, quote, "It is both reckless and irresponsible for a former public servant of Amaechi's standing to incite Nigerians against their own government at a time when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is working tirelessly to address the challenges facing the nation through various reforms that are yielding results. It is absurd, preposterous, and shameful for anyone to exploit the genuine situation of our citizens for selfish political gain. We will not allow anyone to fuel violence or manipulate the prevailing situation of our people. Let this serve as a final warning to Amaechi and his cohorts. It is expected that Amaechi joins hands with the government to move the country forward, whether he chooses to stay aside with myopic assertions." End of quote. Oh yes, so the minister reiterated Bola Tinubu's commitment to safeguarding the peace and security of every Nigerian, warning that any attempt to destabilize the country through incitement will not be tolerated. That is what is happening. The Ministry of Defense, they are worried about Amaechi's recent comments, talking about the hardship in the country. Yes, but the truth remains that the level of hardship in the country or in Nigeria has not been seen. Oh yes, in the history. Yes, even during Buhari's regime, that they have what they call Otanishi. Yes, the suffer. Talking about the Buhari's regime, not as a civilian, Agbada man, putting on Agbada. No, repented this thing. We're talking about when he was the head of state. Yes, Otanishi. Even Babangda's regime of austerity measure. People never suffer like this. Both Buhari and the Babangida regime of austerity measure, Otanishi. I have to call it Otanishi then. Yes, Otanishi, austerity measure, Otanishi. So that Otanishi, people never, they suffer. The hardship, the poverty level is not like this. Yes, you have not seen it. Yes, a bag of rice that time is not up to 200 naira. A bag of rice. But what you are seeing today is 100,000 and more. 100,000 and more, you are saying. Yes, for a bag of rice, 100,000 and more. You want to use to compare when it was just, about 200 naira. How much is the minimum wage now? Yes. When Jonathan was the president, a bag of rice 7,000, minimum wage 18,000. Yes. Minimum wage of the workers wage 18,000, a bag of rice 7,000. Now you see minimum wage 30,000, a bag of rice 100,000. Now tell me, Yes, imagine the level of poverty and hardship people are facing. The staple food in the country is 100,000 and more. 100,000 and more. Minimum wage 30,000. Average worker goes home with 30,000 every month. And the bag of rice is 100,000. You've seen it. After getting the rice, you will not use tomatoes to cook it, right? There won't be any fish. There won't be ingredients. You will not buy gas or kerosene. Kerosene, a liter is above 1.5. It's up to 2,000 a liter. Oh yes. Gas 1 kg is above 1.5. Getting to 2,000. Yes. So tell me how the average man will survive. So the truth is that the country that is passing through severe hunger, hardship, diseases ravaging people. Okay, poverty level is damn, unimaginable. It's beyond. The Nigerians are living beyond poverty line. That's what United Nations said long time ago before now. So I don't know where they are now. The level of poverty now is indescribable. Yes, United Nations cannot even capture it. They can't capture it again. It's beyond their scope. They can't capture the level of poverty. It's bad and sore. So, but now they are threatening Amaechi, who was among the people that were receiving money from China when Buhari was the president. They collected loans in billions of dollars from China. Said they are building road. They are building railway. Where is railway? Where we have not seen any railway. In the southeast, where is railway? Even where Amaechi comes from, no railway. Was busy trying to impress Buhari, building railway from Kano to Niger, Maradi. Yes, they were building critical infrastructure. This Amaechi built a university, I think so, in Buhari's place, a university. They were building many things in Buhari's place in the north, in Katsina, to impress Buhari with oil money from the Biafra land, with oil money to impress him. So how far? He thinks that Buhari will give him the president to succeed him. Now lie. Buhari even brought his own brother, the former Senate president, to succeed him before this Emilokon man came and said no. Shouted everybody down. Said it's Emilokon, his own tongue and Yoruba tongue. So Amaechi is crying now. That's what they're saying. Come on, protest. During Buhari era, things went out of hand. Yes, that is when this issue of suffering and the degrading of the economy started. Started with Buhari. He never asked people to go and protest because he was part of the government. Now they have supported him. They have, shown him pepper. And saying, come and protest. It's dire. Situation is dire. Nigerians, he was even accusing Nigerians and saying, look, you people, you are the ones who are bringing all these things to yourself. All of you will stay and be dying gradually. He once said that. Yes, in one of his comments, he said, he will not even cry to see Nigerians when as if they are dying out of hunger and poverty, say because they caused it. Why? Because they are not protesting. So they're supposed to be on the streets, protesting heavily against the regime. Whereas he was once among them. They stole billions, pocketed it. Yes. So that is what is happening. They are telling him, my friend, this is a final warning. If you continue this way, we'll have no option than to do whatever we'll do to make sure that we'll have this country intact, to continue to loot the resources meant for the people. As simple as that. What they said, they don't want the country to destabilize. It's for their selfish reasons. Yes, for their gain. Because they know that if the country destabilizes, if the country, it's not destabilization, if the country goes in separate ways, they will not have this, their business empire where they are looting money. It will collapse. Yes, the infrastructure they have put in place will definitely collapse, and they'll be in disarray, and that will be for the good of the people. But they are working hard, they are working tirelessly with every money, the people's money, the military, the army, the police, every arsenal, international influence, and everything they have, to make sure that this Mere geographical expression continues to wobble and wobble, and they say they're united. Nonsense.